Oh, darling, I'm here. There's Madge. We're here in Maleny, darling. It's the Maleny Music Festival. You've been looking forward to it, haven't you, darling? A little bit? She's clinically dead from the head up, darling. Come on over here, sweetheart. Come on, Madge. Come on. Oh, darling. Can you hold those for a second? Now, this is Madge, my bridesmaid. Before I do anything, she always gets left out. And tonight, for your benefit, hello, darling, how are you? Look, a man with a possum on his face. You don't get that very often, do you? Please don't put your hands down there, it's inappropriate. And there are children present. Little ones, look at the little ones. They look straight at you now. It made you more embarrassed. There's a lot of seniors in here, isn't there? I can see the head shining from here. Isn't it nice to be? Could you close your legs and men in the front row, darling? It's like a butcher's shop window. Meat and two veg. Anyway, tonight, darling, I am going to introduce Madge. I'm not going to give her a moment in the limelight, but I am going to tell you a little bit about her. She's been my bridesmaid and my PR, or PA, for 40 years. Give her a round of applause. And when I employed Madge, I put a little ad in the paper and I said, wanted a woman with a low self-esteem. And I got her. And she's been with me. You haven't been paid yet, have you, darling? No. All right. But she's the only woman I trust with my small. She washes them for me, darling. Hang on, there's a photo there. The paparazzi, they've been all over me. They followed me into the toilet. There's no privacy these days. Is that a thingy-be-bob? Like a high-tech little video? Good. You can't see anything inappropriate from there. I don't want to do a Sharon Stone. I'm not that way. Now, I came to Queensland today for one thing, and that is to celebrate your 10th birthday. Give yourselves a round of applause. Thank you. You're 10 years old, but you look a lot older. You've had a hard life, obviously. Now, what we're going to do today, darling, is I said to my son Kenny, I said, Kenny, I'm going to Queensland. And he said, Mum, you'll need a Queensland dress. So he whipped this up. It's got the rainbow lorikeets on the side, the wattle, the gum leaves, and he said, you'll also need your optical sunglasses for Queensland. And I said, all right, Kenny, so I put them on. Now, Madge today is going to do a little poem for us. Now, who knows the Australian floral emblem? You're old enough. Put your hand up if you do. Not many of you. Between you, what is it, darling? You give that man a lollipop or something. You're correct. Give him a round of applause as well. All right, so tonight, Madge is going to, it's very good that you're all patriotic. Well, you think so. How did you do that, Madge? Now, Madge is going to recite a poem. I'm going to give it to her. She's got a very quiet voice, so you're going to have to be very, very quiet to listen to her. And this is all about the wattle. Thank you, Madge. Take it away.
The wattle. Oh, the wattle, oh, the wattle. It's the emblem of our land. You can put it in a bottle. You can hold it in your hand. See it in the trees resplendent, or scattered on the grass. And if you do not like it, you can stick it up on the mantelpiece for others to enjoy.
Thank you. Give her a round of applause. Very good. You ready for yourself? Well, just today, yes, Kenny said to me, this is a music festival that has its roots in folk. And he said, why don't you go and get folked, Mum? And I said, I will. I'll go to the Maleny Music Festival. And today, I am auspicized to do something very special for a very special person. As a dame, do you remember Tony Abbott? Who put your hand up? Probably best forgotten. Anyone? Tony Abbott? The little man with the budgies? No? Well, we used to protest. Myself and Madge and Norm, when he was alive, would go down to Bondi and would say, release the budgie! And that poor little thing that hung around in there for all those years, we finally got it out with the help of the RSPCA. But tonight, do you remember he said, we should bring back knighthoods? Who remembers that? And I said, well, how How dare he? I'm the only one dutifully auspicized to administer this knighthood. He's got nothing to do with it, but tonight, ladies, or this afternoon, for services rendered to the music festival, to music in itself, to sticking it up the establishment, I would like to bring forward, please, Mr. Noel Gardner. Simple ceremony, but when I bestow this knighthood upon him, he shall henceforth be called Sir Noel. You don't have to grovel to her, Noel, you've only got to grovel to me. She's just you, that's it. No, you don't have to do anything while you're down there, don't be ridiculous. Have you ever knelt in front of a queen before, darling? Or a dame? No? Been down the valley? I'll move this out of the way so the paparazzi can get a full view of this. All right, now, Sir Noel at the stage. Can you do both knees, darling? I like them when they really grovel. No, by the powers auspicized in me, Dame Edna, I make you a knight of the bath, a knight of the shower, and a jolly good night to remember. Arise, Sir Noel! That was retrieved and petrified from Tony Abbott's budgies. This dear little budgie, it's still warm and a little bit wet. So you have congratulations. Let us go into our knighthood and be forever entrenched. Begone, Sir Noel. Thank you very much, darling. I don't have much time. I would like to spend an hour or two with you. I feel like we're family already, Malenians. Do you speak Malenian? Is that the local tongue up here? Yes? Isn't there a few natural blondes here too? There's a lot of silver foxes, sir. Look at that man over there. He's very swarthy, isn't he? A bit of eye candy. I think I'm ovulating, darling, just looking at you. I said to Bernard, my gynecologist, the other day, I said, Bernard, what's it like down there? He says, it's a woman half your age, darling. And I look at age and I say, age is not really something that we should worry about. I look at myself as approaching middle age, but from the other side. All right, so one of the things, and a lot of you will never be aspire to me, I'm looking at the fashion as well. Look at them all. Isn't it amazing? What would you say, Madge? How would I describe it? Maybe affordable? Yeah, I think so. I think it's very much so. It's what you can do when you're sort of a semi-hippie, isn't it, really? Op shops and things like that. Now, I said to a few people that I saw earlier on, and they looked at my jewelry and my trappings and my fame as an international celebrity and an icon, that you'll never get to that level, and none of you will probably. But there is a little secret for the musicians and people who are aspiring. If you want to be famous, there's a little motto that we stick to always: put your family last. Climb all over them and get to those dizzying heights. Ladies and gentlemen, it's been an absolute pleasure. I thank you for coming. I'm going to get you to do something that they don't allow at the cricket anymore, and it's called the Mexican wave. It's very iconically Australian, starting from the front row and working through the audience, but with gusto and screaming as you stand up on the count of three. The great Australian Aussie wave. 1, 2, 3. It's more like a Brazilian ripple, but everything.